Saint Genma Galgani. Saint Genma Galgani was born on the 12th of March 1878. She was the fifth of 8 children in her family. She was an obedient and quiet child who shared her beautiful smile with everyone. She was also exceptionally intelligent and wise at a young age. Early in her life, she longed to be united to the Lord. Recognizing this, Genma's mother arranged for her to receive her confirmation at the age of 8. The event was the beginning of Genma's self-surrender to God's will, which inevitably led to her total unification to Christ crucified. Shortly after being confirmed, Genma heard an inner voice asking for her consent to be separated from the mother whom she loved so dearly. Though certainly pained by such a thought, she unreservedly offered herself to God's holy will. Eventually, her mother fell ill and passed into eternal slumber. No longer having her mother to speak to her of Jesus, Genma became consumed by a desire for Holy Communion. But her family refused her request. A priest, however, convinced Genma's father to permit her to receive Holy Communion, explaining that she would die of longing and grief if unable to do so. Jesus offered Genma all the sweetness of consolation following her first Holy Communion. As her love for the Blessed Sacrament increased, she offered herself absolutely to Christ and asked Him to use every fiber of her being as sacrifice for the conversion of souls. As this prayer took root in her heart, she began her own spiritual journey to Calvary. First, her brother fell ill and she had to drop out of school to tend to him. Tragically, he died from his sickness. Genma then developed a painful disease, which made it difficult for her to care for her family. Soon afterwards, her father fell into bankruptcy, developed throat cancer and died. Orphaned and caring for her siblings, Genma was then diagnosed with tuberculosis. After a painful year, she was miraculously healed. Instead of becoming bitter from her pains, Genma united her sufferings to Christ crucified and offered herself as a living sacrifice for the salvation of souls. Genma's spiritual journey through suffering conformed her spirit so completely to Christ that she was blessed with the stigmata, ecstasies, and was even allowed to meet her guardian angel. In ecstasy she prayed, "Jesus, do not leave these poor sinners to themselves. I am willing to do something. You died on the cross, make me die too. You have so many sinners, but so few victims." Genma's life was clearly a journey through Good Friday, and on Holy Saturday, at the age of 25, she entered into the resurrection of our Lord. Genma desired only to love Christ with her entire heart and submit herself wholly to His will. Saint Genma Galgani was beatified on May 14th, 1933 by Pope Pius XI and canonized on May 2nd, 1940, only 37 years after her death by Pope Pius XII. She is the patron saint against tuberculosis, temptations, the death of parents, students, or pharmacists. Her feast day is celebrated on the April 11th. Saint Genma Galgani, pray for us.